Welcome back to my channel. If you've not done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so that you get notified of all the new and upcoming videos that I'm going to be coming up with. If you really like the videos and the content that I bring to you and the value that I deliver to you, go ahead and like my channel, comment on the videos that I bring to you. And also, if you want, you can share my channel or the videos that I bring to you and the value that I deliver to you to your friends, your colleagues, and your network. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about yet another very relevant skill of communication, and that is eloquence. Let's talk about eloquence. What does eloquence mean? It means fluent or persuasive speaking or writing. That's what eloquence means. From a communication perspective, if you want to be perceived or looked upon as a brilliant communicator, you have to have eloquence in your speech as well as your writing. Let's look at research. An average person speaks at least 7,000 words every single day. And there are some who speak many more words than that. Now, on the backdrop of this research, imagine if you're not eloquent in your speech. This can lead to a lot of miscommunication or communication that is not clear to your target audiences or with anybody whom you're communicating or speaking to or talking to. Now, as per a McKinsey research, an average professional, 28% of the workday for an average professional goes in reading and answering emails. That approximates to almost 3 hours a day or 120 messages a day. Now, looking at this research and looking at the statistic that on an average, a human being speaks almost 7,000 words a day, do you still feel that eloquence is something that you can be lackadaisical about, or eloquence is something that you can feel that can be put under the carpet? Not really. So in order to ensure that you're eloquent in your speech as well as in your writing, it is imperative for you to practice eloquence and practice your communication skills more often. Now you will be thinking whether eloquence is a need or a choice. Well, let me put this question to you. Don't you think that it is imperative that you need to be eloquent in your speech and writing? The answer is totally up to you. If you feel that you don't need to be eloquent, that's your call. Or if you choose to be eloquent, that's again your call. Now, what if what you said is taken by your team in a different connotation to what you meant? Can you afford to not be understood by your target audiences? There can be financial repercussions, there can be service repercussions, and so on and so forth. What if what you wrote is understood differently than the intended meaning of your message? Don't you think eloquence will help you to ensure that what you write is understood in exactly the same intent and the meaning that you wanted to deliver to your target audience? Do you still feel that eloquence is more of a need or a choice? Think again. Let me tell you, this, that is eloquence, could well be the difference between making substantial profits or meager profits, or getting a sizable order or just a marginal order from your customers. This is where the need of eloquence is imperative or becomes imperative. Now, why is it important? Why is eloquence important? If you are an eloquent speaker or an eloquent writer, you will definitely come across as one who's a well-rounded, well-read, and a prepared professional or a human being. Second, your eloquence will definitely enable you to deliver results, not only as an individual contributor, but also as a team player. Third, your eloquent speech and eloquent writing will help you or may help you land contracts, both as an employee and as an entrepreneur or as an entrepreneur. While you're eloquent, your eloquence will help you unlock networking opportunities with specific target audiences that you want to connect with. What's more, it will also help you unlock employment opportunities you may not have even thought of. So, my suggestion is work on your eloquence skills that will benefit you in the long run. Now, you would be thinking that how do you become an eloquent speaker? You've understood eloquence is important, not only from a speaking perspective, but also from a writing perspective. Eloquence is important from a need standpoint rather than more of a choice standpoint. And of course, there will be benefits that you can derive if you are eloquent in your speech. Now, there are certain ways, there are certain best practices which you can use for yourself to become an eloquent speaker as well as an eloquent writer. Number one, be clear in your communication. No mumbling, ahs, ohs, ouch, nothing of that sort. No stuttering, nothing of that sort, or speaking too low. Why do you want to speak too low? Did you hear that? You need to be clear in your communication. No mumbling, no stuttering, and not speaking too low. Your tone of voice should be confident. It should not be too loud, yet it should not be too low. It should be at a good pitch, confident volume, so that you come across as a confident communicator. Second, if you're an eloquent speaker, it will help you connect with your target audiences at an emotional level. So from a metaphorical standpoint or a simile standpoint or a reference standpoint, you will be able to connect to your target audiences. Avoid filler words like, you know, I mean. Try to avoid these filler words as much as possible. Another important best practice to become an eloquent speaker is think before you speak, especially in public setups. This will help plan your delivery well, right? And pace your delivery by using intonation, voice volume, pauses, and silence. You know, there is an adage which goes like silence is golden sometimes, right? So you need to use pauses while you're communicating. You need to be silent at some points. Your pauses and your silence will ensure that your target audience understands that the message that you just delivered before the pause or before you were silent is important for them to absorb and understand. So these are certain best practices which you can use for yourself in order to become eloquent speakers. Similarly, when you're practicing writing, try to be as eloquent as possible, right? Will this happen in one day? Will this happen in 1 hour? Not really. This needs to be practiced. So Every communication trait that I have discussed with you until now, practice all of those. By far, I will tell you, storytelling, presentation, these are very important. Eloquence will enable you to become good storytellers. Eloquence will enable you to become good presenters. If you've not done so, I would request you to please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button so that you get all the notifications about the upcoming videos on my channel. If you like the content, if you like the value that I'm delivering to you, if you like the videos that I present to you, hit that like button, comment on the videos if you want to, and share my channel and share my videos with your friends, your colleagues, your network. Till next time, keep on honing your communication skills. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.